Hello everyone, I'm Vinita and today I'm going to share with you 5 tips on how to lose weight. So many of us have been feasting, not paying attention to what we eat, and also have made New Year resolutions as to how to get fitter and healthier this year. But as you know, it's towards the time when people will start going away from their resolutions, and these are just tips to help you. And I do not believe in giving tips which only work for a little while. Of course, these will help you much more if you follow them on a long term basis. And I am a plant based nutrition coach, so I will be recommending to you these tips based on a whole food plant based diet. Whole food meaning things which are not refined and which are unprocessed as much as possible. And plant based means anything that comes from a plant and not from any animal source. So, the first tip is drink sufficient water. So you'll have lots of information saying drink 6 to 8 glasses of water or drink 2 liters of water as soon as you wake up. So what I want to say, based on what I have learned as well as on the basis of Ayurveda, that everyone should drink based on their thirst and not have a pre-fixed number or quantity decided in advance. Drink when you're thirsty, and it could be more, as you would know, in summer and less during the winter. And also, it would also depend on whether your food is water rich or not. So if you're having a lot of grains, you will feel more thirsty, and if you're having lots of fruits and vegetables without cooking them or without overcooking them, you would get enough water in any case. Very often we are thirsty when we think we are hungry. So every time you think you're hungry, just drink a few sips of water or a big, half a glass or 1 glass of water, depending on your thirst. And after 20 minutes, if you're still hungry, then you go ahead and eat rather than just eat at the first instinct of hunger. The other thing that helps is having herbal infusions, again, depending on your taste and the weather. These also help to keep hunger at bay and also give you a little bit of nourishment and warmth in this season, just to keep you going from one meal to the next. So that's tip number one. The second tip is eat a fiber rich diet. As we all know, fruits and vegetables give us the most fiber. So try and have them in the form of salads, in any raw preparations as much as possible. Even in the cooked form, as long as they're not overcooked or not cooked in the pressure cooker, they will still retain a little bit of their water. So eating a fiber rich diet helps with the water intake, and also the fiber keeps you fuller. So you'll feel hungry after much longer if you've had a fiber rich meal or a snack. So, tip number three is limit your salt and caffeine. Salt, of course, should be non iodized, preferably a rock salt or a Himalayan pink salt. But even that, if had in excess, will lead to water retention. And caffeine, on the other hand, will lead to you allowing water to leave your body. It's a diuretic. So, we don't want either of those things. So, limit your salt and caffeine intake. Tip number four, drop sugar in all its refined forms. Coconut sugar, brown sugar, khansari sugar at the end of the day are all sugar. If you really want to drop the weight that you've gained over the holidays, just for a month, use dates or dry fruits as in raisins, figs, as your only go to for sweets. And I'm sure after a month you'll realize how sweet the even the sugar alternatives are. And on a long term basis, it could be better to reduce even the better forms of sugar, better as in the coconut sugars and the like, to a bare minimum as treats. And the last tip that I want to share with you is go oil free. Now you might think, why don't we need oil for the good functioning of our body, and don't we need fat? Yes, we do need fat, and it would be best to have this fat in the form of nuts and seeds, in their powdered form or in their whole form, rather than in the extracted oil form that we are used to having our fat in. So if you have again the fat with the fiber, the body has to work hard to get the fat out, and that's what we want. So go oil free. And so that's the end of this video, where I've shared 5 tips on how to lose the holiday weight. Let me know what you think of this video, and if you have any questions, please ask. on the link below.